Alright guys, we got all the new bosses for CavQ. This was my first run through each of them. First one has Super Buffet, so decided to go in with Spider-Man 2099 because he has no buffs. You can work around it otherwise, but I just figured, I think I also had the Anti-Venom synergy there also. I think it was a tech path, so I brought in my Doc Ock, had Anti-Venom for the Doc Ock synergy, which also worked well for Spider-Man 2099. So sit there, just bait specials, attack in. Really, there's nothing to worry about because you don't have to worry about the buffet at all. You could always put a whole bunch of debuffs on and then use the super buffet to your advantage and reverse the healing. So there's definitely different ways to go around it, but Spider-Man 2099 worked out really well. So you can watch the rest of this one, and I'll see you in the next fight. Alright, next up we got Loki in 1.2. The main thing here, he's got Energize, and he also has a thing where if you don't want to dex too many times. If you dex too many times, he's going to become unblockable. I actually took advantage of the Energize and just kept pushing him to special 2s, and then I didn't have to dex so much. I went in with Anti-Venom here and just kept pushing him to special 2s as much as possible. Also, again, I did have the Doc Ock Mr. Fantastic synergy here. I think it was a science chapter, if I'm not mistaken. And then I could just go ahead, ramp up some debuffs on him. And you can see he's got that unblockable special 2, but I don't trigger any evades, so I've just been able to avoid. You get a bunch of Furies, but if you get 10 Furies, then he's going to be unblockable the whole time, so that's going to be annoying. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. Again, just push to special 2 and rinse and repeat. So you can watch the rest of this one, and we'll see you in the next fight. Alright, next up we got this Hela. Main thing is there's heavy assault, so extra on the heavy, and when she dashes back, she's going to put a falter on you. So you kind of try to be aware of that. When Hela dashes back, she's going to put a falter on. So here I just went ahead, big chunky heavy attacks the entire time. Again, if there's a heavy attack on me, you can see I was faltered, or if she dashes back, she puts the falter on me. So that's fine, just got to be aware of it. But you can see big heavy assault numbers on the heavy attacks, and that's pretty much what I just did the entire time. But again, nice 3-hit heavy, chain that into special 1, and again you can just counter her special 1. And I recently duped America Chavez, so I was just I was having fun playing with her in the questing. See, like, nice big hits there. Again, she dashed back, so she put the falter on me, so you gotta wait. Again, she put the falter on. That's fine. Dash out, like, evade the special 2 there, and then go back in. Nice big special 2 of my own. And then I think now we just have to wait out her indestructible timer and get one more hit in. So not too bad at all. And there we go. The last hit got it. All right, next one up is Mangog. Now this one has power shield and has that persistent pressure, is going to keep putting on unstoppables. So if you use someone like Spider-Gwen, Red Guardian, someone that can apply a slow stealth suit Spider-Man and like reapply it, then it works out really well. So here was my plan. It's Mangog, so I don't really want to go with 5-hit combos because I don't want to get his hatred up, but there I get a special 1, and once the special 1 is on, the slow is there. I can bait special 1s, counter with a heavy attack. I can parry heavy and just keep reapplying the slow the entire fight, so I don't have to worry about it. Even if he does go into his hatred, he'll be unblockable but not unstoppable, which is fine. And here, because of the power shield, we're going to get a huge special 2 here. Almost his entire health bar disappears, like a good 75% of it there. So then again, back out, heavy attack on the counter the special 1, and then we can go in for like some more, we just build up to another special. But here, you can see here, he got his hatred, but that's fine. He's not unstoppable. There, we can reapply the slow, and we can keep it up for the entire fight. Makes him super easy. So down goes Mangog. Next up is Valkyrie, and I will be honest, I did not look at her abilities at all. I just saw it was a mutant chapter. I saw that there was some... the main thing to deal with, if she throws her specials really close to you, you're going to get rooted. So what I ended up doing is, I ended up pushing to special 2s, and then backing away. And then if you back away from the special 2, which I'd never seen these specials before, I hadn't looked at any of the early access videos, I didn't look at the deep dives, I've been lazy about it, I've been busy with other stuff, and I just figured, all right, let's just go in, it's Apocalypse, we're going to be fine. So again, seeing that heavy attack, figuring out the timing, and you can see because I'm far away, I'm not within striking distance, so, as the node says, so I did not get rooted. There is going to be one point in the fight where she throws a special where she's very close to me, and when she throws it very close to me, that is going to then put a root on me, and I'm going to get stuck in where I am for a few seconds. But for the most part, I just figured, okay, we're going to push to special. Once I saw that first special 2, I'm like, okay, I'm going to back off. That dodge the projectile at the end, and I think later in the fight I was able to actually counter that one. But I just went, but Apocalypse is Apocalypse. He's a monster. So you can see right here, she threw the special too close to me, and I got rooted. So that was what you have to try and avoid. You want to keep your distance when baiting specials against Valkyrie on this particular node. At least for CavEQ. So again, I'm able to back away and dodge the projectile at the end. Here, I kind of get stuck up against the wall. Going to use my special 1 to get some spacing. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and attack in after dot. Like, I felt like my spacing was close enough there. One more special 1, and Valkyrie is done. And then last but not least is Gorr. And the way he's working is when the way Doom works is if you nullify a buff, then it turns into a shock. If you have a shock, you can Doom slap him again. You can put the stagger on. And so every time you he gets his, you knock him down, he's going to gain a regen buff, and that regen buff immediately gets nullified and turns into a shock, and you can infinitely Doom slap him in the corner And that is exactly what I'm going to do. Once I realize that that's happening, then I'm just going to go ahead, doom slap him in the corner, and now I'm just going to continue to slap him over and over and over again. And he is just going to take one slap after another. So, yeah, this is a little bit of a cheese fest, but if you got Doom, better give him those backhand slaps to the face. Hopefully, that's not what happens in the movie tonight, but we'll see. Hopefully, it's a good one. So, yeah, that's it for all the boss solos. I hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.